But you do find the basement, which you do know of.
Mm-hmm.
The basement door is locked.
I will unlock it.
It's not moving at all.
Jester, open the door.
Okay.
I'm casting mage armor.
Okay.
Caleb, open it.
I tried to slam into the door to open
Make a strength check. It's not budging.
I'm sorry, Nott. Yasha?
Yasha's gonna get extremely angry and rage and attempt to make her way through. It's not budging. That lock is holding tight. Far more than it should for its design.
Okay, I'm going
Is
to...
it magical?
Maybe I can cast this spell magic? Is it magic? Is it trapped?
It wasn't.
I'm going to cast a spell magic.
The arcane lock on it dissipates. You open the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Stepping down the stairs underneath, it's a small chamber no more than 15 by 15 feet. But the room is tossed. Not like you remember.
Mm-hmm.
There's a pile of broken table shards in the far right corner. There's additional shattered glass all over the floor here. There's an iron chest roughly 3 feet long by a foot wide that sits in the far left corner. A single chair holds the center of the room, and that's what remains inside.
Lighting it up in here.
Okay.
Does it look like there was a struggle, like bodies being a struggle in here, or it's been turned by someone looking for
Make
something?
an investigation
Okay.
check. It looks like there was definitely a struggle in here.
Okay.
Like, looking at the walls, looks like there were probably like blade scrapes across bits of stone. A lot of the furniture in here has been destroyed as part of that from heavy impacts. But the center chair seems perfect.
Not. I mean, you clearly have some personal attachment to this. What would someone want from here?
I don't know.
Is there another way out?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Chemicals.
Looking for
there was
hidden
chemicals here. He kept
Second
chemicals.
set of stairs.
That
Stairway
chest,
from what you can find.
it's probably trapped. We should
I'm
be
gonna
very
just go
careful.
over and open it.
Okay, go ahead and make a...
Or is it locked?
It is locked.
I will unlock. That's 29.
29. That breaks the arcane lock on it.
Oh.
So in spite of the resistance, the spell, and you see a brief as the arcane lock is dispelled.
I open.
You open it up. Make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
19.
A brief puff of what looks like a dull black gas just kind of in your face, and you pull it out of the way and inhale just a little bit, and it's just a weird dizzying sensation that comes over your body for a second, but you manage to shrug it off.
I'll take another drink of booze and look in there.
You see inside what looks to be a retractable silver tripod of some kind. The apex looks like it's set to hold something. It's like 3 of them that come together, and you imagine where it open up there. There's like a platform beneath it, and they all don't meet really at the top. They're like 3 things that are set to hold a device of some
Hold
kind.
something.
Yeah.
Like maybe this old dodecahedron like that?
Maybe. Does it look like the same metal of the dodecahedron, or any similar characteristics?
It doesn't look like it has similar characteristics or metal per se, but you can try and fit it in if you want to.
Later, somewhere else.
Try it.
Try it.
Somewhere else.
Not
in
here.
Let's get out of
That's
here.
okay.
Let's remember
Let's
what
take it. This
Yusuf
belong-
said.
Have you ever seen this before?
No, I've never seen this before.
Anything else? Yeah.
Yes, there are 3 empty vials, 1 full one that seems to contain. It seems like it's on the verge of liquid and gas. There is liquid in there, but a lot of it seems to be just kind of this heavy fog-like condensation, like a dull gray color.
I'll just grab it and throw it to Caleb.
Okay. And there appears to be a conglomeration of notes that were destroyed, burned. Most of them, I mean, most of it just looks like shreds that are kind of just piled up in case someone were to attempt to try and do something with that later. But there are 2 pieces of paper that appear to be still legible.
Yes.
Paper burn.
And the picture! And the picture!
As we continue to invoke the beacon with extremely focused energy of different spectrums and sources, the effects unleashed are curious and reach far beyond this laboratory. The Dunamis field? Is that right?
Dunamis.
Dunamis? Have we heard that before?
Yeah.
Is slightly encompassed an entire portion of the town, with locals complaining of ill sluggish sensation, that's the slow, being dragged down. Others at different experiments rumored of witnessing people and livestock moving at a noticeably faster or slower rate within entire sections of the city in proximity to the laboratory.
Like I mentioned, people feeling slow.
Based on previous experiments and extracted techniques from captured
Wait,
Kryn operatives.
rumors we squashed by spreading a batch of molded fruit crop.
Yeah. What, Kryn operatives? Have we-
Kryn,
yeah.
that's like what they actually are. That's, you know.
Based on previous experiments extracted from captured Kryn operatives, the abilities of Dunamis and Dunamancy within Jorhas appears to focus around the manipulation of gravity,
In time. Yeah, gravity and time.
entropy, and time. Yet while the basis of what Dunamancy origin glyphs we were able to acquire show it to exist outside of the established schools of magic. What you got?
May I?
Yes.
Extremely difficult to work with, blah, blah, blah. Extremely difficult to work with. Attempts to isolate a substance capable of containing and sustaining the dunamantic energies within a casing has proven both time-consuming and cost. You have some of the same stuff.
This magic,
Wait,
by
but
my
look.
theory, is deeply rooted in ancient history of some arcana we take for granted. These beacons are just the surface. What else? Eons old rituals have been lurking beneath the citadel in Jordranis. Jordranis?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
In these past weeks, we have successfully distilled a single vial that should enable a temporary influx of dunamis to even an untrained soldier. Once I can remove the beacon itself from the process, I hope to have this alchemist produce a number of batches over the next 12 to 16 months, refining the method with each step until we can certify its use in combat. Is that your friend, the
They were
alchemist?
using the alchemist. They were using Yeza.
Listen. Word has found me of Trent finding a few of his proteges have a knack for early dunamancy. Blah blah, something. I am eager to look over their findings and perchance fold these skills into my own. Imagine something could be accomplished by the assembly should be further learned to command these. There's so many things I can't read because it's burned away existence. The dreams are already thrilling.
I'm beginning to believe it goes deeper between the fragments of power we've only begun to unlock within these beacons and the capabilities of the Kryn on the battlefield. I surmise they have been learning to bend and break the threads of destiny for hundreds of years. Be this truth, I cannot imagine the Raven Queen looks down upon them favorably either, though the thought brings a laugh to my lips.
I think,
Do I recognize any of this handwriting? No.
You do not.
Does he?
You do not recognize any handwriting.
You don't? They're gonna be so pissed when they find out we have that
We
thing.
have a beacon. Yeah, we have a piece of dunamis.
Oh, we have a vial.
And we have a tripod.
I think Jester's right. I think this dodecahedron goes into that tripod.
100%.
Yeah. And I don't think we should do it here because, like Yusa said, we pull this thing out selectively.
How does your friend fit into all of this?
I don't know. He's an excellent alchemist. They would probably need someone like that, but the Jorhasians weren't doing this. Someone else was, right? Your people. Your people were doing experiments and trying to find out and harness the power of what? It's your people.
It's because
It's the people that you know and trained with.
They haven't, like, he hasn't, in
Well-
terms of.
Well, fuck him.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It's your people that have done this to my people. And we have to find them both.
We sent a message once. Is it worth trying it again?
Not right now. I have to go see Lady Edith right now.
We need to, is there any way to cover our tracks here?
Caleb absolutely pukes in the middle of the room.
Oh no, that's gonna be way harder to cover up.
I got that. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna pick up Caleb. You're not at fault here. You're the solution here. You know that, right? We're here to fix this. Don't let her anger. It's not about you. This is not about you.
We need to get out of here.
Right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's go.
No.
Let's get away from here.
What?
Where'd we go?
I need to check on.
Is it old either?
You lead the way. We're gonna move the cart.
Okay.
You need to not panic.
We need to not use that dodecahedron anymore.
Not right around here.
Not
no.
here, no.
Yeah.
It's staying in the bag, don't worry.
You come to the humble hovel, a thatched roof and stone walls, where old Edith lives. The door is currently closed.
I'll disguise self
Okay.
as a halfling, plump face, tan skin, braids, and I'll just go and start pounding on the door.
The moment passes and the door opens up, and an elderly human woman comes to the door. Gray hair that kind of just goes past her shoulders, a little wild and unkempt and wiry at the edges. The wrinkles just kind of scrunch the face into this perpetual smile, and the eyes are almost beady behind the folded forehead and lids that have kind of fallen with time. Hello, can I help you?
Edith, it's me. Where's my son?
I thought you were dead.
I'm not. Let me see him right now.
My goodness. Luke? Luke? And you'd see what looks to be a small halfling boy, and maybe more than 5 years old, kind of peek around the doorway. Shaggy, light brown hair, blue eyes. Yeah?
Hi.
Daddy said the goblins killed you.
No, they didn't. I'll pull out the doll of King Bertrand and give it to him. I brought you that. And other toys. How are you? Are you okay? Did they hurt you?
He says Daddy went away to help the war, but I think she's lying. He's probably dead too, like I thought you were.
No, he's alive. I know he is. Did they touch you?
No. Daddy locks me away when the mean lady comes by.
The mean lady? What does she look like? Who is she? Oh my gosh, it's so wonderful to see you. I just pick him up and give him a big hug and a kiss.
He kind of just stiffens up. He's overwhelmed and untrusting of the scenario, but you still pick him up. Mean lady with the pointy ears.
Yes. Yes, she comes often. And you go somewhere safe when she comes?
Daddy would put me in my room.
What about the last time?
It was the night when all the loud noises happened.
Yes?
Daddy just pushed me out of the house and said, go, so I ran to Edith. Everything was on fire.
You're very smart. You're very smart. You've always been a very smart boy. You're a good boy. Good job. Stay safe. When you were running away, did you see anything of Dad?
No, it's just a lot of scary people in armor.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I wasn't there to protect you. And
Mommy, where were you?
I was I was far away. I was trying to get back. I was trying to come back. I was trying so hard, but I'm not strong enough to come back yet. But just know that I'm always thinking of you. I send you things so you remember me, and I hope Dad gives them to you.
You get presents, but he just says they're from somebody.
Oh, well, that's fine. Yeah, it would be hard to understand. But I love you so much, and I've never stopped thinking about you and trying to come home. I didn't want to go away. And I'm going to find your father. I will. And then maybe we can be a family again. Maybe. But I will find him, I promise you, all right? You just have to be that smart boy that I know and just stay safe, all right?
Is Daddy alive?
In my heart, I think he is.
And you're alive again?
I will be too.
And don't die. He turns around and walks back into the house.
Thank you. Sorry, Edith.
I'm just happy to see you're okay. I'll watch the boy. Look, Beth, wherever you go, just let me know how I can help. If you need us to leave, we'll leave. I mean, you've given me enough to at least get out of town for a while, but...
Okay. Maybe just lay low for a little while, a few days.
Okay, I
few
can do
weeks,
that.
and then...
And we can send a message anytime.
Okay, yes. She can send you a magical message.
Just listen for my voice.
You can tell us where you are.
Okay, I can do that.
Worst case scenario, they could go south. You could send Nicodranus, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would make that. It's a long journey.
It is. I just don't know how far or fast this is moving.
I don't either. I don't know. I can't. I'm not thinking straight right now.
I think we all need to talk.
Okay. Just stay here for now and stay safe. We'll come back soon. Thank you.
You're a good boy. You did good.
Yeah?
Take care of yourself.
All right.
And she closes the door. And at that point, back where you rode from, walking across the street are the two figures that you saw when you first came towards the plaza. Walking and quietly talking to each other, heading towards the rubble of the apothecary.
We're gonna get in the car and move now.
And that's where we're gonna tonight's episode. Pick up next week.
I'm so glad we had like a light episode. I was looking forward to a shopping episode. This was really good.
It was
This was good, guys.
for a while.
Yeah, no, this was nice and gentle. I was waiting for the Regal shoe to drop, man.
Say good morning in Halfling.
I know Halfling, right? Yes. So I'll shout back. Top of the morning to you.
You probably have some questions for me, and that's all right.
One or two.
Like 1,000.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Way more.
I mean, if it's your son, that's really sad, Nott.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for surprising you all back there, and I'm sorry that I didn't tell you more before.
Are you okay?
I don't know, but I feel like I don't think any of us need to pretend that we all don't have some secrets. and we've all been keeping some secrets from each other. And sometimes I feel like even maybe the thing that brought us together is that we're sort of bonded by dishonesty a
Not
little
me.
bit.
No secrets. Open book.
I'm pretty open too.
I hear you.
Well, for some of us anyway. For me anyway. I've been holding on to some secrets. Just, I feel like it's almost like putting up an armor or something to protect you from the past or from regrets or something. But I feel like for some of us, it could also be like a chain, sort of weighing us down and keeping us from moving forward. And maybe it's time now to sort of remove that chain and be open and honest so that we can move ahead. So yes, I'll tell you what you want to know. What do you want to know? Just...
Are you a goblin?
Is that your son for real?
Okay. Well, hi. My name's Nott the Brave, and I am a little goblin girl.
Okay.
But once upon a time, I was Veth, a young halfling woman.
The widow guest.
That's your name.
And your friend?
Veth.
Ham and Beth.
No surname, very well.
And before that, a halfling child who grew up being told that she was not pretty and not brave and not coordinated and not smart and just not. And then, time went by and I got a little bit older and I was made fun of quite a bit. I had this, people thought I was strange because I collected things. I had lots of collections. They were really outstanding. I collected wax seals and pieces of paper, colored paper, and some buttons and fabric.
Collected wax seals.
All kinds, yeah. How much to get a package to Felderwin?
To Felderwin, how big a package?
I'll write a note and I'll put in various items.
Okay.
Like what?
Bunch of buttons,
All
the rings, doorknob, brass baby bottle,
Fascinating.
Yeah.
all the ball bearings,
All right.
and the 2 bracelets, and some money.
Okay. How much?
50.
Do you still have those?
I'm afraid not.
It's kind of cool, actually.
Well, they didn't think so. I had brothers and people in town who would just ridicule me, and
That was here?
yes, I lived here. And then one day I was playing a game with some other boys, and they dared one of their friends to give me a kiss.
Spin the bottle.
And the boy was very nice, and he actually seemed to like it. And he and I became friendly. Like it.
What was your first kiss like though?
It wasn't as romantic. It was just a dare.
Oh, really?
Yes.
With who?
I don't know. Just someone. I don't remember too much.
That's weird. You said you never forget it.
I sure did. It was just just pretty young and, just kids just saying like, oh, you kiss each other now.
Okay,
just one of
okay.
those types of games.
I think kids do that sort of stuff a lot.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But I don't remember his name.
Oh. Do you remember the softness of his lips?
I do. Yes. It was a good day. Yeza was his name. The halfling man. Before.
I remember.
That's all. Just wanted to say his name out loud.
Yes.
It's been a while.
That's a good name. Names are important.
And eventually we did what people do and got married.
Oh, that's not. I went somewhere else. Yeah, married. Yeah.
And he didn't mind my strangeness, and I helped him get his apothecary up and running. He was a brilliant chemist and could make acids and potions and oils and bleaches for fabrics and dyes and all sorts of things. And I helped him, and he took care of me, and eventually we had a baby named Luke. And he was a bright boy, very smart. He learned to talk very early and walk very early. Such a smart boy. And that's who you saw back there, is my son.
So,
You count on Caleb to keep you safe, right? To achieve greater things than you by yourself can achieve. Think how many things you could do with all of us by your side. I'm not saying you don't have to be selfish, and I'm not saying that you can't go after treasure and coin.
There's a bit of a misconception here.
Okay.
Is there?
Caleb and I have a very special relationship. It is that of a parent and a child. But I am the parent. You do understand that, correct? I protect him. He's my boy, and I keep him safe. I want him to thrive and get better and better and more powerful and stronger, because he can achieve great things. When I found him, he was nothing. He was a scared little boy in the corner of a jail cell. And as we have gotten more comfortable, he has gotten more comfortable and come out of his shell. It's my job to protect him because I love him and I am his protector.
And do you think
Not
that-
because he protects me. I do enjoy seeing you get new spells and new skills.
I haven't had a friend in a very long time. The last few months have been unexpected.
I think for me too. I've had more people throw rocks at me than conversations, and it's nice. It's, you know what? It's nice with them too. They don't seem to mind that, my teeth are a little. People find that off-putting sometimes.
was he right? Did you die?
I think so. We had a rough winter in Felderwind. There was not a lot of crops, and I think some of the animals had died that winter. And this river I've brought you to, this sort of, it's a beautiful place. I used to come here with Yeza, and it's also an important place because this is the goblins would come from over there, and they would come and raid us from the other side of the river. And I think after that winter they got particularly hungry and more dangerous and more daring, and they came into town and raided more and more until one day they took us. They took me and my husband and my child, and they held us in one of their camps. And I don't know, it was days or weeks, I'm not sure, but Luke was not doing well. He was starting to starve. And I knew that we needed to get out of there somehow. Yeza is a very bright man, but he's not a fighter. So I had to do what I had to do. We ran. We ran in the dead of night, and they weren't fast. I've been chased a lot in my life by boys making fun of me, and I'm pretty fast. So I told them to run to the river, and I broke off, and I ran a different way, and the goblins followed me. And when they found me, they surrounded me, and I fought. I had a vial of acid that Yeza had handed me, and I threw it in the face of the one.
Oh.
Wait. Take this vial of acid, just in case. I don't know. Maybe she'll try something. Just splash it in her face. I don't know.
In her face?
I don't know.
I think it just burns. I don't know.
Sure. Whatever.
Is it magic acid?
Nope. Just acid.
Okay. Did you make this?
I did. Trying to catch us. They didn't like that. They took me back to their camp, and I think he died from his wounds. And he was something like their leader. And he had a wife. And she brought me to another woman in a hood, a magic woman. I don't know who she was. I never saw her eyes or anything. But this goblin told the woman, "Make her suffer." And they did. They brought me to this river. And they drowned me in it. I can still feel the water in my lungs and my ears and my nose. And then nothing. I'm there again?
Yep.
Yeah, we're killing everything.
Right before we go under with the water, we should.
Under the water?
Oh, yeah. This is an amphibious assault.
How many V's are in that word?
What did you say?
Like 5.
Amphibious.
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 Yeah, there's a sea anemone
I
under there
don't
as
do
well.
well with water. I don't think I can go down there. Why don't I'll stay watch. I'll stay watch.
Why aren't you good in water?
I don't like water.
You can hold your breath, right?
Probably.
Nothing.
Until I woke up. And saw the hands, the skin. Then I looked in a puddle, and I could see what they made me. They made me everything that I thought I was. Not pretty. Not good. Just not.
But you're pretty handsome, you know, for like a half monster thing. I think Jester likes you.
Think so?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't always look like this.
What?
I wasn't always a handsome half monster thing.
What did you used to be?
Kid. just like anyone else.
Still a monster thing, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
There are times. I've seen them, other half-orcs with the teeth.
The guy in Tusk Love had them.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's a trait that sort of exemplifies the rougher side of my race. So sometimes I wish I had them, and sometimes I'm glad I don't.
Yeah, well, you know, for many of us, our early days are always with us.
Yeah.
So I understand.
This is how you see yourself, right?
I think it's how I'd like to see myself. Yeah. You ever have that dream where you look in the water and you see another face looking back at you like you're someone else?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
I'll be honest, I've started forgetting what it's like to be a halfling. To be me. I don't remember everything anymore. I feel like every day I'm more and more goblin.
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self and turn myself into looking just like a normal, like a halfling little girl, and spend just an hour at a cafe, just having a lunch.
Okay.
And just being a normal person.
I don't like it at all. I don't like myself at all. And I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I'm sorry I lied. And I'm sorry, Caleb, that I didn't tell you. I should have told you. You would have understood. And maybe you could have helped me. I don't know. I feel like you're almost there, though. Almost strong enough.
You are charmed by Molly.
What does that mean?
Meaning
charmed.
You're very friendly and amiable, and take his advice and suggestions like a very dear friend.
Yeah.
Oh.
Probably just tell him what you were really looking for.
I was looking for your letter to the Solstice Academy.
My letter? But not why?
I want it.
What for? That's fine. No one's in trouble.
I want to give it to Caleb.
Well, why? What would Caleb do with it?
What you would do with it. Study, learn magic, become more powerful. I know he has the potential to be very powerful.
You do?
And I need him to be.
Why not? Why do you need him to be powerful?
So he can save me.
What do you need to be saved from?
So much. So much. But mainly, there's a lot of dangers in the world. And a lot of dangers for me. And especially in the closer we get to the north, I think they don't like me up there. He can protect me.
Well, I think we can all do that.
Absolutely.
No. No. You can't.
Not. I hope you'll learn to trust us and rely on us like you do Caleb. We may not be as powerful as he is or has the ability to become, but certainly we can help you. Are you worried about something or someone in particular finding you?
Maybe. Yes. There's a few people that I'm worried about. But no one specific where we're going. I just know that people
People are always trying to get me, and I just wish I need him to. I need his magic. I need his magic to be there for me when I need safety. I need him. I need him to live. Would you give me the letter? I could change your name on it to his name, and then he could use it to get into the school, and he could learn more powerful magic, and then...
You know...
He could change me.
Change you?
He could change this. To help, I just didn't want to distract you from your path. Anyway, that's how I got to you. And that's why I can't be in that town, and he can't see me like this. My son can't see me like this. No one there can.
Does your husband know? Or does he not know?
I've sent him things.
We can do something about this, but we're going to have to... You're going to have to trust us. And you're going to have to be careful. Because if we move too quickly, well, we're just going to go running in the wrong direction. And alone. And you need help.
The dwarf woman, Norda, leans forward and looks you dead in the eyes. I've known friends I grew up with who were carved down by your kin. Convince me why I shouldn't hang you tomorrow.
I'm sorry for your loss. Where are your people from?
Grimgolir.
That's not where my clan's from. I had nothing to do with it. My clan operates far, far away, and
Where does your clan operate from?
I'm looking on the map. Near the Felderwin tillage.
That's not too far. Maybe we'll send some folks to pay a visit to your clan.
You can. Feel free. I'll even tell you where they are. I'm no longer associated with them, and I can help you hunt them down if you'd like.
Archivist, does this resonate with you as well? Does this check out lore-wise? I don't know what the fuck you do.
The archivist just aside. I believe, based on what they've stated, that at least it's consistent, though I'm a bit confused as to the demeanor of the goblin. But it's not unheard of to have goblin kin turn against their own. There have been a number of historic individuals of various monstrous races who have been beneficial members of society.